Make a date with Rev Dr Ebenezer Markwei at 6 a.m. from Monday to Saturday on Graphic Online via Facebook and YouTube as he expounds on matters of faith. Graphic Online, truth and accuracy every day.
Hello, this is Rev Dr Ebenezer Markwei of Living Streams International, bringing you matters of faith with Graphic Online. Living Streams International, we meet behind the trade fair, behind Zenith College, on Sundays from 7 to 9 for first service, and then 10 to 12 for the second service. Make a date with us and don't miss it. But in the midweek, on Wednesdays, we meet from 6:30 to 8 p.m. in the evening. This morning, I continue my thoughts on the electoral brouhaha. That means we are in election year. We're in an election process. And very soon we'll be casting our votes as to who to choose to lead this nation. The Bible has a perspective on electoral processes. And the Bible respects the voice of the people and the Vox Populi, Vox Dei. And the Bible also sets out principles. The leadership could be a pedestal or it could either be a pitfall, depending upon the motives that people have. This morning, I like to capture my thoughts with the word, take me to court. That is, take me to court. Now, I have tackled this subject already, but especially in these crucial times in which we live, I intentionally repeat it because it is very, very important for us all to take notice of. Now, here's the story one more time. Now, Samuel has anointed a king. The people God has chosen, somebody has come through, and the people have wanted, somebody has come through for them. And one way or the other, Samuel had anointed the person. But Samuel going into semi-retirement or retirement, look at what Samuel did. Samuel comes before the whole people. In 1 Samuel chapter 12, verse 3 to 5. 1 Samuel chapter 12, verse 3 to 5. Samuel comes up with a very strange thought to me. And I said, wow. This is a true leader. When Samuel came, look at what Samuel said. Samuel called the whole of Israel together, and this is what he said. He said, witness against me. Testify against me. And he didn't just say witness against me. He put us some things out there and said, have I done this? Have I done that? Have I done this? Testify against me. Now, I find that very, very, very powerful. Samuel placed himself, I would say, in this present, Samuel placed himself for scrutiny. And Samuel invited people to investigate him, to investigate his actions, to investigate his practices, to investigate his motives, to investigate the things that he has done that they perceived to be wrong. Wow, this is leadership. This is leadership. Samuel said, testify against me, witness against me. That means opened himself up to be investigated because he recognizes that the position that he had was not his to take for granted. It was God who had given him that position for his people. Every leader in Ghana, in America, whatever it is, the position you occupy, it is not yours. It is not your birthright. It is the property of the people. The seat of government is the property of the people. It is owned by the people. And Samuel is saying, I have been your servant. I have not been your Lord. I have not been your autocratic leader. I have been your servant. Examine me. Bring me to the place of accountability. That is what Samuel did. Oh my goodness me. How hard it is sometimes for leadership to open themselves for investigation. And for leadership to give citizenry, you get the voice to criticize. We are in a time that it's very frightening. It's very, very frightening to say anything. Because if you do, hound dogs are going to come after you. Political, hound dogs, and I don't mean hound dogs in a negative way. But they will hound you out of your peace. That's what is happening. And it's so wrong. Every leader must be held accountable. And I thank God that there are two people, for me, prominently, who are likely candidates. I don't mean to talk disparagingly about the others, no. But what I'm saying is that these two people are the likely candidates. I am saying that we have a right as citizens to investigate them, to investigate their actions, to investigate their rule, to investigate what they did right and what they didn't do right. Because both of them have had opportunity to serve. We have every right to investigate them, to investigate their promises, investigate their performances, investigate their personalities, investigate everything. We have every right to. So guess what? Someone said, and the people came to Samuel and they said, we have not found anything wrong with you. And he said, you are witnesses that I have not done anything wrong. If leaders of our time will permit investigation and will permit citizenry to hold them accountable without raising firebrands to come after anybody, but let everybody speak their mind, I think we'll have a very good governance system, because the voice of the people also counts. Our thumb is the most powerful thing. And every citizen must know that investigate them and make a decision with your tongue, with your thumb. Investigate the aspiring leader, investigate him, and investigate the incumbent, and then make a decision with your thumb when the time comes. It is our right to investigate. It is our right to hold people accountable for their service to this nation. It is our right. And someone give out a whole spectrum of things that he had not done, including stealing. Including corrupt practices. He opened up himself. Look, we're going for an election. I'd appeal to each and every one of us. Investigate the people we choose. And let's see whether they are the right people. Until then, it's just an advice. And there's no need for war. Just an advice. So, see you later.